did. Time and time again. Dad made it happen. You dream it, he got it. What a beam, what a boom, he got it. With a little help from me every now and then, I held the light. Right? I was Knucklehead. What else was I? I had all kinds of names from Dad. If you don't take my advice, you're a fool. What else? Yeah, I mean, you can go on. But you know, he had respect. I was a man, and he didn't man me, okay? He let me grow up, which is very important, not to overstep your boundaries. He let me be a man, and I'm the man I am today because of my dad. He let me be who I am. He didn't say, you be like me. No. That's love. True love is to take what you got and make it grow. Okay? What you got. Everyone's got something different. But you take what you got and you make it grow. And magic happens. Yeah.
Good one.
All right, so Dave reminded me of two other little stories. The best was when he was working at AT&T. We'd always go visit. He always wanted to take us there and visit. We'd go to visit. And he worked at the worldwide headquarters for AT&T. It was in Basking Ridge. You know, it used to be on every payphone that was out there. That's where he worked, at the headquarters. And we'd go to see him, and he walked us up to the chairman of the board's office. And of course, he was friends with the secretary. You know, he made friends with everybody. So the secretary said, "Hey," and the chairman's name was Charlie Brown. He said, "Is Mr. Brown in?" You know, he's like, "I'd love to introduce him to my kids." And she's like, "No, I'm so sorry. You know, Mr. Brown isn't here today. Probably hardly ever there." But he's like, "Okay, well then, can I go and show them his office?" And she was like, "Well, okay, I guess so." So he would take us into the chairman of the board's office, who was like, it was a whole floor, you know, over there at AT&T. But just the fact that he had no qualms going up to anybody and saying anything, or just thinking he was invited to the chairman, because he works there and he's there. And so he just walked on into the chairman of the board's office and, you know, said,
Closed
"I'm going
door,
to show
what's
my
closed
kids."
door?
You know.
Let's open it.
So that was sweet. And what else can I say? I remember just doing projects with Dad, you know, kind of being he enjoyed to have somebody either help him or the audience, or like he could share and tell you. And I remember building that TV with him. I would separate all the, circuits out and to color code it and hold the solder while he would solder, and he would tell me where to go. And we built bullets together in the basement. And we'd go look at cars. He loved to go to car dealerships. Never were going to buy. He was like every salesman's nightmare, because he would spend like an hour with them just going over every feature of the car, pricing it out, the whole 9 yards, with zero intention of buying one. Just loved to find out about him and the information and what it was like. And, he was just so funny. He would just be like, "Hey, you want to go look at cars?" I'd be like, "Okay." So we'd go down and look at fancy cars that he had no intention of ever purchasing. But it was fun. Anything else, Tim?
Oh, poor Tim. Well, Esther, we go way back from the Garden City days to Basking Ridge days and all the parties and wonderful times that we had there. But coincidentally, we all moved here together in 1994. And in 1991 is when Bruce's dad passed. And you really became the parents to them. And we really appreciate that. So that's my fondest memory.
That's so good. How about you, Bruce? Oh.
I feel like a game show host.
Hey!
Who would like to go first?
So I don't want to take everybody's comments, but the one thing that sticks out the most is that Grandpa, if he found a good deal or he saw a good movie or a good sermon, he felt the need that everybody he knows needs to experience the same experience. So whether that was bootleg and DVDs, he would say it's a great movie. It's a great movie. It's not on set yet, but I'm going to go to my office and I'll make sure I burn you a copy. Same thing with sermons, When John and I first felt called to ministry, it was like any sermon he watched was like, "Oh, you got to hear this message." And I think that translated too, as well, was just his relationship with Christ. Felt the need to tell everybody that, he made friends with everybody, but it was always centered on Jesus because he had a good experience. So,
One experience that I remember was we were driving somewhere. He had just picked me up at our house, and we were driving through the neighborhood. And there's a stop sign, and like we pulled up, and this guy was out in his driveway washing his car. And he just stops and gets out and goes and talks to the guy for 30 minutes.